Nadu's variant of bullfighting could be back in time for the state's Pongal celebrations in January. This even as Environment Minister Prakash Javadekar hinted that the sport, currently banned by the Supreme Court, could be back amid strong checks and balances. Now, the move is being seen as strategic from the BJP's perspective, with assembly polls in the state just around the corner, while Tamil Nadu's regional parties are also taking credit. Jude, Sannith and Mathew bring you the politics.
Union Environment Minister Prakash Javadekar has been enough to stir up excitement linked to Tamil Nadu's favourite sport, Jallikattu. The traditional bullfight conducted during annual Pongal festivities in January. The sport was banned by the Supreme Court in May 2014, with activists saying it was excessively cruel to bulls. But now, with the centre hinting at its revival, politics has already begun, with both the AIADMK and DMK queuing up to take credit.
For the last 2 years, we are trying to bring it back. There's nothing politics in this. We want to get it back to the people in South.
In fact, it is the DMK party which introduced an act to ensure that Jallikattu goes on, in spite of all this new rules and, the bull going into this endangered species and all that. Tamil Nadu ensured. But what happened in the ADMK government is that, they did not follow this checks and balances introduced by the Supreme Court.
The DMK-led government tabled the Regulation of Jallikattu Act in 2009 to prevent cruelty to bulls. 2 years later, animal rights body PETA filed a writ petition with the Supreme Court alleging that the act was only on paper. The Supreme Court then directed the Animal Welfare Board of India to keep an eye on Jallikattu proceedings.
And based on the voluminous evidence that was found of cruelty being perpetrated, in spite of organizers and the people knowing that these things were being recorded for the Supreme Court, it was based on that voluminous evidence that the honorable judges ruled that this was cruelty.
Experts say that the central government's strategy now will be to denotify bulls as performing animals, thereby removing them from the ambit of the order. The move will allow bullfighting to resume without contravening the Supreme Court ruling, all in the hope to capitalize on an emotive issue in an election year. With Jude Sannith in Chennai, in Mumbai, Mathew.